You dreaming about that lunch? I hear it.
It was good.
Good.
Like,
Because sometimes it's hit and miss.
healthier version of McDonald's. I don't even eat McDonald's. I stopped eating it like last year.
All right. So we have this kind of random number line-ish thing going on here, where we've got ones and we've got x's. We've got all kinds of really random pieces here. So if we want to figure out where we have a segment that is x plus 1 long, where do we have one of them? Or how would we find a segment that's x plus 1 long?
Right, the first two?
This piece is x plus 1 long.
Well, like the first line, the one of the eggs. That's
Mhm.
my first.
1 on the x. You can do it on either line. It genuinely does not matter. Or you could think of it as kind of like a box situation going on here. We also have another one. We've got this one that is 1 plus x. I've got an x and I've got a 1. I've got a third one. This one is also 1 plus x. So we actually have 3 segments of x plus 1. It helps if I go all the way to the edge. There we go.
Can we just combine those x's to make 3 x's? Oh, no, we can't.
My goodness, let's take a look. Because the next one we want to look at is we actually want to see if we can find... Whoa, that was not the highlighter. The 3x plus 1. So where could we find a segment in here that is 3 x's and a 1?
The middle.
In the middle. I've got x, 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 and then I actually have a 1 in between. So we can make this be one actual segment here of 3 x's and 1. That is a segment. How about for this 3 parentheses x plus 1?
Middle one and the ones away.
Like this? What do you mean? Is that the 3x plus 1?
It's the whole
The whole piece? Because remember, this guy was x plus 1, because we had our... Oh, hang on, grab the pen. This was an x plus 1. This one was an x plus 1. And this one was an x plus 1. So if I need 3 sets of x plus 1... Oh, there we go. I've got 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets. This whole thing is 3 x's plus 1. It's just written in a different way. This is 3 sets of x plus 1. What's another way I could write out that segment? What's another way I could write it instead of 3 sets of x plus 1? How many x's do we have in this whole thing?
3.
3 x's. How many 1s do we have here? 3. I could also put this as 3x plus 3 because these two statements are equivalent. They mean the same thing. These kinds of number line looking things we don't typically use for x's and 1s, but there is a time when we have used them in the past, especially in Algebra 2 and in Algebra 1. I'm going to show you where we've seen it before, because I know we've not seen it like this, because we're looking at this going, what the heck is this thing? So we're going to look at this dot page, and we are going to do several things on this dot page. So when we're drawing stuff, don't take up the whole page. But we're going to put several things on this page. And I promise by the end, I will show you what. Because I know we're doing chaos right now. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to draw a rectangle on there that has all 4 corners on dots. Draw something. Anyway.
How big?
Any size?
I'm going to recommend not the whole page.
Nah.
We will be drawing a grand total of 4 rectangles. You have 2 pages. So
That's right.
no more than half a page.
Like a rectangle that's
All 4 corners on dots.
Oh, it's like
That's all I mean. So like on a dot, on a dot, on a dot, on a dot. That's what I mean by all 4 corners on dots, just on dots. So then on your rectangle, I want you to find out how tall this is. How high does this go? How wide is it?
Oh, do we count the dots?
I was gonna say, like you could like this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mine is 5 high. It goes 1, 2. That purple does not show up on top of the pink, so I'm gonna do this real quick. This is 1, 2,
Mine's 5 by 9.
3, 4, 5. That's where I'm getting the 5 from. And mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mine is also 5 by 9.
That's weird.
Weird twinsies. Twinsies. Oh my gosh. So my rectangle, I'm just gonna write it over here, is 9 by 5. What is the area of my rectangle?
45.
45. How do we know that?
Wait. Height times width times height.
Height times width. So it has an area of 45. Find the area of your rectangle. Mine has an area of 45. What that tells me is inside here is 45. So inside is 45 for me. Ooh, hello screen. There we go. Came back. If you have more difficult numbers, like if you do a really long rectangle and you've got like 17, you don't have to take and do this as straight up multiplication. I mean, we've got calculators. We can do that kind of stuff. We can also break these into pieces. Like if I didn't know 9 times 5 off the top of my head, but I did know 4 times 5, I can break this into pieces. I can rewrite 9 as 4 plus 5, right? Means the same thing?
Yeah.
Because that whole side was 9. And then I know 4 times 5, that's going to be 20. And I know 5 times 5 is 25. If I add those together,
45.
I get the exact same thing. So we can break these into pieces if we have values we don't know. I mean, we know 9. We know 9 times 5. But just seeing this with different numbers, sometimes lets us see what's going on here. Because the next rectangle we're going to draw has at least one dot, or at least one corner not on a dot. Which then technically means we have 2 corners not on dots. So I'm going to draw another rectangle. But this time I want only one set of corners to be on dots. And it can be the same size or it can be different size. I'm going to do mine a little bit bigger. And I'm going between dots. So not on dots, on one side. Because we're going to see if we can figure out some area for this, but this is not as easy. Because we are in between. And we're not going to necessarily worry about estimating if we have something that we don't know. I don't know a length. We're going to use a variable. So if I try and figure out the area of my rectangle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high on this one. But this side, I don't really know the length. I can get close. Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and change. Ish.
So when you said draw one that's not a dot on the corner, what did you mean by that?
I'm in between 2 dots right here.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just not.
I can do it with a skinnier pen, if that helps. Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
What's up? What do we wish we had?
I wish I could.
Okay, well, that I can't help with.
Is water wet?
I don't know what is randomly in the universe. My daughter wrote like a 2-page paper on that she texted to her friends like yesterday on is water wet.
It's mobile rifles bad. Just
I
kidding.
don't know what you actually said. So
I said mobile rifles. Is Marvel Rivals bad?
I've never actually played it.
Never played it.
Nope. All right. So when we have something like this, if I was to try and find my area, and I'm in between pieces here, I'm going to take the little highlight marker off just so it's a little clearer. There we go. So we can see that it's in between. I don't know exactly how big this is. I've split it into pieces like I have here. I counted over on this one, since I made my box really big, I counted over 10. But this side, I don't know how big it is. So I could do a variable. It's something. We're not actually trying to make a specific estimation on here. We're getting a vibe on something. I'm leading us to something, I promise. I could still find the area for this because I know some of these pieces. I know 5 times 10. What's 5 times 10?
50.
I ask really hard questions sometimes.
Yeah, that was looking hard.
I know, super hard. What would the area be of this box?
5.
5 times,
I can't count 5.
not
5
5.
times 10. No. 5 times 1.
How big is this box? Across?
7. 6.
Do we know?
Help us out, Miss B.
Do we know how big it is? Because remember, it's in between.
Oh.
If I don't know,
It's half.
what is that that I'm pointing out? X. I've called this one X because I don't know how big it is. I can get an estimate. It's close. It's 5 and change. It's between 5 and 6, but I don't have specifics. So as close as we can come to the area for it right now is 5 times X. So
is it because it's in the middle?
it's between.
Yeah.
Because I don't know its exact length. It's close. We can get an estimate, but I don't have the exact size on here. I can still, however, get an expression for my area, just like we had up here, how I took my 20 times plus my 25 to get my 45. I have my 50, and I can add my 5x, and that's going to give me the area of this whole box.
That's crazy.
Will be 50 plus 5x. I am running out of space. Hang on, I'm going to give myself. All right. Just a second. Whoa. I promise this is leading to something. I'm just covering this up so I have some place to work. So our area we can do as our 50 plus the 5x, right?
Yeah.
There's another way we can write this area. Just like how we had up here, 9 times 5, because that was the length of this side times this side. I can do the length of this side times this whole side. I can take my 5 times this piece. Think of this side like the number line. I've got 10 ones and an x. So what we have is 10 plus x, right? Just like we had 4 plus 5. This side is 10 plus x. So I can make this be 5 times 10 plus x, or x plus 10.
Right.
This is going to start to look a little bit more familiar as we do more things. There we go. Paste. Okay. I'm going to clear this page, and then we'll do another set. We're going to do another rectangle.
Go back. I'm just playing.
I didn't change anything yet. Now I've done it. Well, to be fair, I post a PDF every day.
You got a canvas page?
It's where all the homework is, dude. You might want to find that.
I'll get it.
May I please fill up my water bottle?
Yes. As I said, I forget. So if I don't remember after the 10 minutes, remind me, because I get caught up doing stuff. No, you don't need to go with him. There's one right over there at D&H hallway.
That's the bag.
It's perfectly fine.
I mean, Coach Berkeley had to do a burpees because he was late. He had to do a 60 burpees.
60?
In a row.
Coach Burke?
Yeah.
Was you ABC?
They don't play about being late.
That's it.
ABC don't play about being late.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're gonna do this again, but I'm only gonna leave one corner on a dot. And I promise there's a reason. This is gonna look really familiar. Eventually. Whoa. So I'm gonna draw a rectangle. Mine's gonna look almost squarish. But I wanna wind up between dots in several places. So I'm gonna go like this. Because now I have not specific sizes on all my sides. I can get close, I can get ish, I can get estimates, but I don't have exact measurements on each side. So what we're gonna do is we can cut these into pieces so that we can actually see what's happening. And I know we're doing this with kind of arbitrary lengths. It's a vibe, I promise. So like,
I'm not counting.
you don't have to count them all. I'm gonna divide mine right about here. I counted down 5 here. And then this is something I don't know, so I'm going to call it X. And then I'm going to do the same thing this way. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Except I'm going to count over 10 this time. So that's going to be here. And the reason I kind of wanted to do a different number is because this is clearly a different size than this. So I can't call this side X as well. So I'm going to call it something else. You can use Y, you can use Z, you can use A, you can use R, you can use a happy face, you can use a heart. I don't care. It's a placeholder. I'm going to use Y because I'm traditional like that. But as far as what letters we use, it doesn't really matter. So if we look at each of these sides, how wide is my box up here? What is the measurement on this side according to what we have labeled? 10 and y. So it's 10 plus y. So this side is 10 plus y. We've seen phrases like that before. You've seen phrases like that before in like algebra.
Yeah, so like a minute ago.
Oh, I know. What? It's locked for security purposes. It's okay. How long is this side of my box?
Drink that really quickly. So.
How long is this side of my box? I've got a 5 over here, and I've got an X over here. What do we do with them?
Oh, so you gotta.
What is the side of the, how long is this side of the box?
5.
5
X.
plus X.
Can I do a cold call on someone else?
What are you trying to cold call people on?
I don't know.
So if I wanted to find the area, I could multiply those two things together, just like we did our 9 and our 5. Or our X plus 10 and our 5.
We don't know.
I could also find my areas of each of these boxes to add together.
But I'm not doing
This is starting to look a little vaguely familiar. If we think about when we would have our X in box for multiplying, for factoring. Back in the day when we would factor a quadratic and we'd have our X.
Back in your day.
Back in the day, because it was after my day when they did this, when we'd have our X squared and our 2X and these kind of guys.
Well, what do we do now? Since,
We're finding the, whoa, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. We're going to find, hello, screen. Can we agree on what's on the screen? Because I had different things on my screen. Come on. What are you, there we go. Ish?
skill issue.
Okay, is being a grump about it.
Skill issue.
There we go. Well, it's going to do it thick, but this is what I had. It's on my screen still. I don't know why it's not on yours. We had our 10 and our Y. We had our 5 and our X. There we go. So we could find our area by multiplying together our 10 plus Y and our 5 plus X. Or we could find the area by multiplying together my 10 times my 5. That one we know. We've already done that one once. That was 50. I could multiply together my 10 times my x, getting the area of this box. Twitch testing. Yes, 10x. I could multiply together this box's area, 5 times y.
25Y.
Ooh, careful. Thank you. Just checking. And then this bottom box, I have x times y. xy. And to pull them out and make it be the area, we add them back together. So another way we could write our area is as our 50 plus the 10x plus the 5y plus our xy. These are all equivalent statements. The sum of the side times the sum of the side is the same thing as if I add together the areas. That's where that box method, when you were doing multiplying, like 224, you take 224, that we may have done in like 3rd, 4th grade. Or we take our x plus 2 and our x plus 2 to multiply them together. Or we've done it with factoring and gone the other way. A lot of times in Algebra 2 we use this for factoring. And in Algebra 1 as well. This is where the box method is born from. It's from boxes with sides. We go, I don't know how big that is. So we put a variable on it. Because we don't know. We just don't have the information. Sometimes we do. Or we'll have pieces of it where we'll have a number. And then a chunk we don't know.
What if I told you to know the answer?
And I would tell you that my in-progress master's degree would tell you that there's not. My summer statistics course, just saying.
She's trying to fight my ChatGPT right now.
And I'm going to tell you, ChatGPT is actually really bad at calculation.
Oh my God.
What? I was going to say, if you use ChatGPT when you're trying to work on stuff,
Man, I'm trying to use Snapchat.
you got to think of ChatGPT as, what the heck do you mean by Snapchat? Oh my gosh, what the heck? If you try and use ChatGPT for stuff, it is the equivalent of talking to a peer. It is talking to another student about it because it's giving back to you the same kind of, it views it as the same level that you're putting in. So when you put in a math question, it's going to spit back out something that it thinks you want to hear or it thinks you would say. It's not looking online and looking as a professor and trying to find all the information. It's giving you same level as you are. So ChatGPT is totally a fine tool to use as long as we think of it as a study buddy, not as a authority figure. Because it is really bad at calculation. I'm telling you, I have used it almost every time I find a problem in its math. Almost every time.
Every time.
Dang it.
Almost. I'm not saying every. I said almost every time. Because I've used it. There's times when you go, I don't even know where to start. And that is an excellent time in which we can use resources like that. It's very good at steps we should do or options on processes. So if I go, I don't even know what to do, and I say, you can try this or you could try that. ChatGPT is wonderful for that. So if we're stuck, use it. It's really bad at the actual taking your problem and giving you a number answer.
Oh.
It gets that part wrong
Yeah, it's only good.
frequently.
Plug in the equation, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's really bad at word problems.
Oh my.
It's really good for, I don't even know where to go. I don't know how to start. ChatGPT is a really good resource for that. That was a restart of the word because my brain decided to not.
They like you rebooting.
Yeah. Just a reset. Okay. So I know this is weird and it's just kind of a weird way to talk through it and think through it, but this is where we start with our box and how we get into things like distribution, which is where we're going to be finishing up this chapter with distribution and factoring. But before we get into distribution and factoring, we're going to have an activity tomorrow and Monday that we're going to work on that I will pick your partners for. Because of that, and this was something that's going to happen in every single chapter. The little cuddle buddies up here is making me giggle.
Hey, don't be saying that.
I'm just going to say, when you laying your heads against
I'm
each
big
other,
Big spoon.
More information than I need.
Color
More.
night.
Please don't tell me anymore.
Can I go to the restaurant?
La 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 la. I don't want to hear.
I got it.
Give me just a second. Because of that, there's a method for how I pick your partners, and we're gonna have to do a thing on paper.
Oh my
I
god,
know.
is it like college in them college rooms?
Oh my gosh. So what we're gonna have, and this is what we're gonna have the rest of the time. I'm gonna give you this. You're gonna work on it on your own. You're gonna turn it in, and I'm going to use this to pair you with someone who puts the same amount of effort in and has the same kind of thought process.
Okay.
So if you turn this in with just your name on it, you will get a partner who also didn't try.
All right.
So that's gonna make the activity we're working on for 2 days
All right.
a little extra challenging.
So if we both just put our names in people.
I was gonna say that would be banking on absolutely everyone else also leaving it, trying their best or leaving it blank. Because I do also have, creative control on this.
See, but I'm always right, so.
So if you try your best on here, you will get put with a partner who thinks very similarly to you. You guys will have the same kind of, what I can tell as thought process, same kind of vibe, same kind of thing. So it makes working together work pretty well. Okay? So we're gonna do this. It's going to 10 minutes, like tops. If you do not get the whole thing done, this is not a panic situation or a take it home. You're gonna get done what we get done in 10 minutes, and we're gonna call it good.
Bad.
When you are done,
Is there a bag?
there is not a back.
Yes.
When you are done, it goes in this bucket,
Why?
in here. It's very subtle. This is where we turn things in. It is the turn in bin. Put it in the bin. Okay?
Kind of cool. I mean, he just barks in his sleep.
I have missed every noun in that sentence, and I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, so I'm gonna pass these out. If you need a writing utensil, which at this point we should have one, I have several in the back there by the pencil sharpener. So pass these down. Pass these down. And when you're done, put it in the bin. Give me what you can, and we're gonna go. Okay? And I will pick your partners. We're gonna start this activity tomorrow, and we'll work on it on Monday as well.
Can I use the restroom? It's an emergency. I drunk a lot of water.
To save time, I would
I drunk a lot of water.
cross my name off that. Yeah.
No, because it has different time on it.
Oh yeah.
This is 107. It is definitely not 107.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Pass those down. And then you're going to have to speed run it when you get back.
Clock
I
it.
can't. I got to certain one I need to. I mean, so for real, I go all the
I
way
mean,
to
you,
ABC, bro.
I was going to say, don't go all the way to ABC. We ain't even going to be able to get back here.
Mrs. B, you remind me of your voice reminds me